Take two. Okay. Can you tell me maybe some of the history behind 3MDM and how you became a singer?
Okay, history of how I became a singer. I never sang before in my life before I came to Canada. And when I say never sang before, I mean professionally or in a studio or in front of people. Sang in pubs with my mates with a few beers in me. So I became a singer because I emigrated to Canada and I started playing indoor soccer. And one of the lads on my team had a band and he was looking to audition a singer. His name was Rob Holiday. Fast forward, Rob ended up producing an album for Gary Newman when he went back to England. Rob now lives back in England. Was a bass player for Marilyn Manson for many years and the guitar player for a band called The Prodigy. So I thought, I'm in a new country, I'm in Canada, I'm from the north of England, the Manchester area. I shall reinvent myself. My father used to sing. I heard tapes of my mother sing from when she was younger. So I said I'd audition. The song I had to learn was a song called Someday by Glass Tiger. So we're looking at 1986 at the time. 85, 86. Learned the song, auditioned, got the lead vocalist job. Played about, I don't know, like 20, 30 shows with that band called Springtime in London. Doug Elash on bass, who is now the bass player for Tim Hicks, the country star, and Danny DeLuca on drums, and they still play with me to this day with 3MDM on some shows. Over 30 years later, maybe 35 years later. 3MDM, recording ended up on a guy called Danny Scott's desk, and Danny was signed to A&M Records with a band called Diamond Life. He recorded some songs with the singer that he had, a guy called Mike Shotton. Something happened between them where they didn't want to work together. He was looking for another singer to start another band. He liked my voice, apparently thought it was unique. We met, got along, put 3MDM together in 1990. And by 1994 we were playing Massey Hall, opening up for a band called Run Rig. And shortly afterwards we were doing theatres like Markham Theatre, Bathurst Street Theatre, Danforth Music Hall, the Opera House, Horseshoe Tavern as headliners. Recorded some original material and attracted some great Canadian talent who wanted to be a part of it, like Al Connolly, Sam Reed from Glass Tiger, Rob Pruce from the Spoons and Honeymoon Suite, who played keyboards, and Gord Depp, who played guitar. And Gord Depp and Al Connolly have both been lead guitar players for 3MDM at different periods of the band's history. The band's still going today. I am the only original member. Up until 3 years ago, Danny Scott and I were still working together with 3MDM. So over 30 years, 1990 to 2020, 30 years working together at 3MDM. We went separate ways in New Year's Day 2020. Since then I've been doing some duo shows with Gord Depp and some backing tracks, and some full band shows with either Rob Wells and Doug Elash from the Tim Hicks band on the rhythm section, or Doug Elash and Danny DeLuca, and Gord on guitar, or a guitar player called Lorne Hind. So the shows are few and far between nowadays. I still enjoy them, mainly in the British pubs and Irish clubs and Glasgow Celtic clubs. We still go to Vegas every 2 years to play for the Glasgow Celtic Convention, the North American Association of the Glasgow Celtic Football Club Association. And that's about it really, and yeah, it's what 3MDM is 33 years doing 3MDM, singing in Canada for about 37. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much.
The song Heart in a Heart Place was written by Gordon Depp from the Spoons. He co-wrote that song, or the guy that helped him arrange it was called Tom Lewis, who plays bass with Tom Cochrane and was in a band in the 80s called I. It was one that God offered up as we're looking for songs to record, and it's one of my favourite ones.
All right, thank you so
Okay,
much.
you're welcome.